Even though natural gas has cut into Ohio's energy market, we still get about 60% of our electricity from coal-fired power plants. The Trump administration is trying to keep it that way, at least for a couple of years. It wants to require regional transmission operators to buy power from coal and nuclear plants for 2 years. The president says coal plants are closing at an alarming rate, and that threatens the nation's electric grid and, as a result, national security. Environmentalists say the move is a bailout for the coal industry, which heavily supported Trump's campaign. Sandy, we do get 60% of our electricity from coal plants. Isn't it wise to keep that system strong, at least for 2 more years?
If you talk to the experts in the grid, they will all tell you that Trump's rationale is baloney. There's no national security threat. We can get reliable power through the mix that we have right now. This is a bailout. And in addition to the charter schools and the payday lenders, the electric utilities are some of the biggest pay-to-play people on Capitol Square. First Energy made bad investments in coal and nuclear power, and they want us to pay for them. If this thing goes forward, everybody who has an electric bill will see their bill go up. Coal is dirty, it's inefficient, it's expensive, so it's bad for the air, bad for the water, bad for the consumers. The manufacturing sector, which is real important to Ohio, doesn't like it because their electric bills are huge. So if it's bad for business, bad for consumers, and bad for the environment, why would you do it? Because the politicians like the money that the utilities give.
Is this a Republican president picking winners, Mark, in this industry?
No, this is a president who ran for office saying he wanted to see more domestic energy exploration, and overwhelmingly voters are in favor of that, particularly voters in Ohio. They understand that we want natural resources to supply most of our energy, not foreign resources. And I think there are lots of experts who will tell you this is a national security risk. We do not want to have to rely on other countries for our energy.
But why not invest in renewables like wind and solar instead of coal?
Well,
It
depends on what you mean by investing, right? Right now, if you want to see your electricity rates go up, go to all solar and wind, because right now it is economically inefficient. And so most of us supported all approaches, right? All of the above, anything that will generate power. But the market moves towards efficiency, and right now people do want lower electric rates, and which means coal is the cheapest way to get it.
If you look at the states around Ohio, Kentucky is like 83% of their electricity comes from coal. West Virginia, 94%, no surprise there. But Michigan's only 30%. Pennsylvania, it's only 25% of their industry or their electricity comes from coal. 25% in Pennsylvania, that's surprising, Ann, considering they're just as close to West Virginia as we are.
Once again, I mean, why don't we look to those other states where they're making it work with less coal-producing electricity, and maybe we could learn something. But at this point, it's I don't know if people who voted for Donald Trump automatically you can equate that as people who support propping up the coal industry. I'm not sure that that's.
He made no secret of his
I think
position.
he did not make any secret of it, but I don't think you can I think that's equivocating, and I'm not sure that that's appropriate. I think a lot more people would like to see more investment, and the question is how you invest in it. Because right now, by going in this route, it is an investment in coal. So I mean, the state has withdrawn investment in renewable energy in various ways in recent years, and maybe they ought to take a look at that.
The most efficient way to lower your bill is to promote energy efficiency, and that's what we need to invest in. It's interesting that when Larry Householder recruited his candidates, he recruited ones who supported a First Energy bailout. That ought to tell you what you need to know about this industry.
And that's the one that's before the state legislature, Jesse, the helping First Energy with nuclear plants and coal plants.
Certainly, and that's something that Larry Householder, based on his contributions that he received and just generally seems to be supportive of. It's been interesting because Republicans in the Ohio State House have been so opposed to helping out renewable energy, whereas this would potentially help out a different type of energy. So, I mean, is it free market or is it not?